it was somebody who introduced us, like, hey, please, can she come and assist you during this wedding? Because I wanted to gain experience with filming a wedding. And I was filming corporate events, but I never filmed a wedding. So when that was the first time that he met me. At some point when we were taking our break in the course of the day during the wedding, when we took our break, he made a comment. He was like, he looked at my camera, which was a good camera, which is a good camera. He was like, tu commences fort, qui t'a acheté ça? Qui a eu l'argent ou pas acheté ça? I said, I bought it. Il dit, c'est quel gars? C'est quel gars? C'est ton show, non? C'est ton papa, fille de papa. C'est quelqu'un qui a forcément acheté ça. Sinon, tu viens de commencer, tu as eu l'argent ou pas acheté ça. I was flabbergasted. I felt offended. Because I think all my hard work, all my strategy, the way I started with graphic design, the way I left the whole job to focus. When I was getting into this field, I thought that because I'm a woman, people would give me work. I thought that people would just be, oh, one fine girl. People would just be, come and do this event for me, I'll pay you. I thought that's what other photographers and videographers were telling me. I said, as soon as you are a woman, you have work. Yeah. Sadly, they still tell me that today. I'm just like, you're not a woman, so you will never know. I'm telling you my reality. That's not the case. Because the truth, the harsh reality is that it will even make things more difficult. Because at some point, I had to sit back and be like, okay, let's just take gender out of the way. Is my work actually good? And then I looked at my work, I compared it to other videographers whom I hope to be like. I don't compare myself to people that are below me or to people who do the kind of work that I do. If your work is not striking me as wow, I'm not comparing myself to, even though we're on the same level. I'm comparing myself, I'm looking at those that are up.
Hi everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of Hear Her Voice. Today we have an amazing lady with us. She's a graphic designer, she's a photographer, she's a videographer. I'm just so excited about today's episode because, you know, these are fields that I am so passionate about, and maybe you are passionate about it too. So once more, welcome to Hear Her Voice. Hear Her Voice is a show that brings amazing women to share their stories of becoming, their stories of resilience, their hard work, and the goal is to inspire anyone who, you know, is going to learn one or two from their journey. So if this is something which is going to be very interesting to you, stay back and we are coming back. All right, welcome back. I'm going to allow my guest to introduce herself. Hi, Daisy.
Hi, Lorraine.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Daisy, a videographer, photographer, and graphic designer, like she mentioned. I'm based in Douala, Cameroon, available to travel worldwide. Excuse you. What else? Okay, I also offer printing services.
Exactly.
Man,
she does
that out. Yes, specifically for companies, for events.
Her quality is really good. So I'm just bringing the best to you guys. Exactly. All right, Daisy. So we're so excited to have you today. My goodness, you are a graphic designer, photographer, videographer. My goodness, these are fields that are, you know, rapidly growing in, you know, the, should I say, the visual arts industry in Cameroon or everywhere around the world. Everyone is talking about learning graphic design and all of that. So what made you interested in this part of visual arts?
Okay. Growing up, I've always been interested or fascinated by adverts.
Okay.
Um, I grew up in a home with my mom. She loves watching TV. So, French television, to be specific. And French stations, they know adverts. They will kill you. They will kill you adverts back to back to back to
I
back.
agree.
So it's something that was inevitable. I'll always watch, and then each time I watch it, I'll be like, I'll look at it and be like, if I would want to do this advert, I'll do it like this. I'll do it like this. So with that imagination, that sometimes I'll go as far as writing scripts.
Yes.
On reimagining my own way that I'll shoot this advert.
Yes.
But surprising enough, it was not something that I thought I would do in life. I was more interested in journalism growing up. And then along the way, I lost interest again. So by the time I finished from university, there's this showman camp, right? Yeah, sitting and wondering now, so okay, yeah, finished school, what next do I do now? There's no work. So I now started thinking, okay, what am I passionate about? I was thinking of fall push, by the way. I started doing research. Hey, I'm very good at research. I started doing research on the different fields that excel in the country that I wanted to go to, which was Canada. I did research. I saw things like cyber security. I was more into the tech thing. I was more interested in it, even though I did not do anything computer science. I did business management university. So I did research on it. But then the falling bush math project, it fell into the water. So I diverted into, I sat back and said, okay, on a very serious note, half a year had already passed by after my graduation, and I was like, the way I'm seeing it, even family, you know, go help, they no go help if you don't have direction, you know.
That's true.
So I sat back, I said, okay, it's me alone facing the world onwards, because nobody is going to come and give me money yet. So what do I really do? What am I passionate about? I had no answer to that. I did not know what I was passionate about. I'm not somebody that really picks interest in something and clings to it. And yeah, I had no idea. But I now went back to, you know, thinking about that. There's nobody that can really grow up and be like, they don't like anything at all. How? Sure. So I now went back. I was watching TV a lot during that period, and I went back to I now recall that I used to love adverts. So that's when every advert that passes by, I'll examine it. I'll do research about what it entails to do adverts. Yes. So I saw, okay, what are the different components that brings together an advert? There's 3D animation in it, in some adverts. There's videography. There's photography too, because an ad campaign, sometimes you take pictures too, or maybe only a picture can be used in the whole advert. And what else? So 3D animation, that sounded a bit complex. What can I start with that will facilitate things? I thought, okay, graphic design is actually part of advert, because if in an ad campaign, after they take pictures, they need a graphic designer to mount up the whole thing. So I said, okay, I've written down those different domains, and I thought, okay, an ad agency is who will take a contract to realize an advert. Like if a company wants an advert now, they'll go to an ad agency. So I thought, okay, I want to create an ad agency now, but where do I start from? I said, okay, I have to start from there, from the base, right from the bottom, because no skill, no money, at 0 francs. So I went on social media. I did research again. I searched the different people in the field that are doing well, because I'm keen on, I don't want to learn. Yes, I don't want to learn from somebody whom I'm looking at. Even me, I'll not hire that person. So I did research, and I came about the pages of some incredible photographers, videographers, and graphic designers. I approached a few. Some did not have time to teach me, and that's understandable. I did not have money to pay. In fact, I told them that, okay, right now I don't have money, but I have like my last 50K on me. I didn't even have up to 50K. I was aiming for I was aiming for the future. So I thought, okay, whoever accepts to. So I was just going about my daily. One day, my friend booked a shoot for a photo shoot session.
Yeah.
So I accompanied her for that shoot. I did not even have any intention of asking the photographer for classes. But as I went there, after the shoot, I told him that I want to learn photography, and I've gone across his page and I see that he also does videography. Please, can he teach me? His pictures are really good. He said, yes, sure, no problem. I was like, really?
Amazing.
I paid him 0 francs. And he sacrificed. At that time, honestly, I was minimizing the time that I was grateful, but I did not really understand the magnitude at which a professional will take out time to teach you.
I know.
Because now when people approach me to
you're just like, please.
I'm thinking about the things I want to learn. I'm like, I don't think I'll be able to, but yet now I really appreciate him. His name is Uncle Nobs, by the way.
Okay.
Uncle Nobs Studios on social media.
Yeah.
So he taught me for about 2 months. That same time, I had approached a graphic designer. She was doing her adverts.
Yeah.
She was sharing flyers. She was advertising her services.
Yeah.
So I do not even know her. Coincidentally, she sent a flyer to my inbox that was on LinkedIn. I went to her page. I saw, okay, her designs are nice compared to other crazy designs I usually see that is in cyber cafes.
Yeah.
So I asked her, can I do classes with you? And how much will it cost? She said, okay, her rates were very affordable. 30,000 francs. I think it was 30 or 40, something like that. And I had to displace myself because if she had to come to me, it would cost more. So I had to go to her. She lived really far. So yeah, at that time, I learned graphic design and photography at the same time.
One thing I've just learned from what you've explained is that when you have the will,
yes,
there will be a way.
There will be a way. That's why when somebody comes to me and tells me, oh, I've tried to do this, but it's difficult. Yeah, it's always difficult.
Yeah.
But to be honest, there's no excuse for not succeeding at what you want to do or not starting what you want to do. If there's a will, there's a way. And that was in 2021. I did not,
a few years ago.
Yes, that was in 2021. See how far I've gone by God's grace.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but what did you have in mind? You just mentioned that you studied business administration in the university. So what did you have in mind when you were studying business administration? Where did you think you were going to at that time?
I had nothing in mind.
Please, I was to laugh.
That's why it is in Cameroon, honestly. Not with everybody, but I'm telling you that majority of people in university right now, I mean, they have an idea. Some of them have an idea of what they want to become.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that that's what they will become. Some are doing those courses because that's what their family wants them to do. Or maybe that's what their grades permitted them to do. In my case, that's what my grades permitted me to do. And I always knew that, okay, I want to be a manager.
Yes.
But sadly, I do not know which field. It's after graduation that now it dawned on me that, okay, nobody will give you their business to manage.
That's true.
You need to choose an industry, gain skills in it, so that when you grow up now to a certain level, people can entrust being the role of manager to you. Yeah, so that's what I did. I did not start with media. Like I explained, I tried different things. I did cyber security. Meanwhile, I do not even have an IT background. Yeah. But just that determination that, to me, at that time, I was just looking for what I'm good at. So I'm not that kind of person that will just sit and I'm just thinking that, well, what am I good at? If you don't try different things, you just never know.
That's true.
Like now, many times that I felt like giving up. I felt like changing fields, but because I tried different things before, I know that, okay, I was out of all the things that I tried before, this is where so each time that I want to give up and turn back, when I look back, I don't see any other thing. I say, if I stop this, what else will I do?
We die.
Yes, only die. No matter how strong it is. For those that have made it don't have to hurt. So yeah,
that's true. Wow, it's really amazing how, you know, just one little detail about your childhood has really stuck up to this point. So now that you're running a media house, how has been your experience so far? You know, after learning all of these skills, has it been profitable? Has it permitted you to live a good life without depending on your parents? What's your experience?
I don't suffer. The journey has not been easy at all. When I just started, I came up with before I even started, you know, when I had the idea that time, I came up with a business plan for my 5-year goal as running an agency, an ad agency. And I presented it to my dad. Wow. My dad said, 5 million. It's a good thing, oh. But you know, I don't have 5 million to give you, so I advise that you go to the bank and take a loan. If you know that this your business will work, go and take. I'll be the short. See, obviously, I don't have an account, so if I was to take a loan, you'll be in his name. But yeah, that was what he told me, and I was like, I cannot want to start something. I'm just in the beginning, and I'm taking a loan. Which one? So many things will be mounting me pressure. The pressure to learn and perfect my skills, the pressure to pay loan. I feel like divided attention. So that I did not have any support. That's already out of the way. No support. So it still brought me back to the people who offered to teach me for free. So I said, okay, now that I'm learning, I started, even when I was just starting to learn, I already started offering my services in graphic design because that was the quickest, that's the easiest thing to offer. I could not offer photography and videography services because I did not have equipment. Even though I used to assist my boss at the time, Uncle Nobs, for his shoots. I was just an assistant. Clients were coming though, I was making, as I bought a book. I still have the book to today where I do all my accounting. So I'll write every amount that I make per month. And I'll see that, okay, money is entering. It was not much compared to now. But I'm really grateful when I sit there and think that, people actually really trusted me with this thing. And then when I even look at the designs are so ugly.
Instead, I think the same ones you post on Instagram, they are so good.
Have you seen my old designs? Like my first designs. I'm just keeping it there on that page because it's good to see where you started. And you know, when somebody goes to your page and see that, okay, you have evolved. If not, I forgot to do us, you know. Jesus, that's so ugly. But people still trusted me. The help of people that were spreading the word, a few of my friends. I had a contract with some companies to do their social media posters. That's where bulk money is like coming in. Because I'll earn like 100K from one customer alone. So at that time I was now saving to buy a computer, a good computer that I could use for video editing and for graphic design without no issue. So my goal was to buy a desktop which was affordable and it would do the job. 600K was the budget. It was a lot. But I got employed. And somebody saw my work. They invited me. It was he had a printing company. He just opened it and he invited me over to his printing company. When I got there, I went through everything. He said, okay, he wants to employ me as a graphic designer. I said, okay, but I have a client base that I've built over all this while that I've been working. And I started learning graphic design in January 2021, as well as photography and videography. But the time that man called me to employ me was September 2021. So few months after I started learning. So within that period, I had already built a client base, and then I was about to get work experience. I accepted to work with him because I was like, okay, if I want to build an ad agency one day, I need to learn knowledge on how to run a company. And what way would I build this knowledge if I don't actually work for someone else, or work in an office setting, you know, to know how to manage staff, how to manage clients. It's only in this type of experience that I'll learn. And also, before I was working from the comfort of my home. So it only makes sense that I would learn more under pressure. I would know how to adapt and work under pressure in such an environment. So I took it, I gave myself 6 months. That okay. I told them that okay, let's start with 6 months first to see. So no problem. Even they want to employ me for 6 months to evaluate me after. So I worked there, but after 3 months, I felt like I had already learned like what I came there for. I felt like I began to learn things over and over again. So it started becoming redundant to me, and to be honest, less encouraging, less creativity. I was not really anyway. I felt like the environment was draining my creativity. But then from there I picked out that okay, if I have to work with creatives in an ad agency, and there are certain things that I need to manage in order to keep them inspired, in order to keep them creative, because that's a problem that I faced there. And they did not understand my point of view. I was burning out. Every day I was there, I was like, let me just do this work and finish with it. My goal, like when a flyer comes in, or a poster, a billboard banner comes in, my goal was to just design and finish with it. My goal was no longer to create the best design. My goal was that so let me just finish it and quickly move to the next thing, you see. So I noticed that was a problem, and that's not how I want my career to be. So I felt like okay, that was really about 3 months. I knew that I had to leave. So after 6 months, I left from there. And before leaving, I bought a hard drive. I downloaded things because my boss had a paid for sites that we could download good pictures from, video templates. So all those things that I did not have time there to be creative with. I downloaded it. I bought a hard drive. I think 4 tera hard drive. I downloaded things, I put there, so that when I leave from here, and then within that time that I was there, since I had told them that I do not want to leave my client's base, that if they see me doing my own work, they should not have a problem with it. So I continued taking my clients. They were paying me 100k, but I was not earning 100k month. I was earning about 300, 400k month, because within that time, I had companies reach out to me for social media posters. One customer can give me like 100k, some 70, some 50, depends on the bundle that they take. Then, in addition to other one flyers that I was designing. So at the end of the month, I was making a decent amount. I saved up, instead of buying that desktop for 600k like I had budgeted, I bought a MacBook M1 Pro chip, which was like 1.2 million. That's to tell you how when I set goals, my goal, I'm always like I could be here. I don't have 500k, but I'm making plans of 5 million. Because I just believe that somewhere along the line that 5 million will show. So far as I'm determined, so far as I don't have any money on you, but I'm making plans for 5 million. So yes, I made plans of 600k, but when that 600k came, I actually had a 600k, but then I was now looking down. I want more than this. When I now got there, I saw that okay, I want more than this. I had 3 months left again to plan. So I saved up everything. I was not buying clothes. I was obviously not the best dressed. I was not buying things for myself. I was doing the band. I was living with my mom, so I was just helping her with, buying, putting the small bills now. But it was not like I was paying rent.
Yeah.
So yeah, I saved up. I bought my laptop. Before I even left from there, I already had my laptop. And after I was already set. I now quit 1 month before. Like 1 month before I quit, I was already set for I had already signed contracts to companies to be doing their designs.
You're so strategic.
Yes. So when I was leaving from there, they even tried to talk to me. No, just you can add their salary.
You're like,
I said, that's what they know. I know I look for back. Anything where you talk, you the boy and beans, because there's no amount of money that you will give me that I'm looking at my future. My future is brighter than what you want. My future is brighter than what you want to pay me. And so there's no way I'm staying back. After he bought my camera in 2023. It took a while. So I started learning in 2021. I bought my first camera in 2023.
Yeah.
Make people they know things say where you just start, all thing go just stand, all thing go just full. No, not be so. So it's in 2022 that I bought my laptop.
Yeah.
And in 2023 that I bought my first camera.
Yeah.
So with that first camera, I could not just have a camera and then I'll just start having work. Nobody could entrust me with work at that time. So I humbled myself again. So okay, I still need money, so I will still continue my graphic design strong. My graphic design, my printing. But I really need to get back into videography and photography fully. So I humbled myself again. I contacted those other photographers and videographers. Still, my mentor said, I beg, if you get work where you need assistance, call me. Now I have a camera. So it's not like you now be looking for camera to give me. No, I have a camera. I'll come with my own because I want to get acquainted with, I want to get used to. So that's how I was now assisting them. So I worked on so many projects. From there, I now gained knowledge, but I'm gaining knowledge and I'm still saving money to buy my other equipment.
Okay.
So it's still the graphic design that was still giving me money for other things like gimbal, battery, extra batteries, memory cards,
storage devices.
Yes. And then it took me a while before I had my first official videography, photography gig that can just pay me money like that.
It's really amazing. Like, your experience has been really great, but one thing I appreciate about you is your determination and how strategic you are. You know, there are some people that like when they get into a workplace, they just get there because, oh, this is an opportunity, let me get here. But when you decided to go and work with that printing press for 6 months, you were so strategic. You knew that, okay, this is not just a job, I'm going here to learn, I'm going to so I feel like if people have that kind of mindset when they're getting into jobs, they will, because it's not about the length of time that you spend at a job, but the quality of the time that you have there.
Yes, because if you have a goal,
yes,
you will not just be going to work, but that you are just going to work.
Yeah,
every day that you are going to work is to grasp one thing, to learn. If you have a goal, you actually learn quicker than you just going there like that.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so what are some of the challenges that you face in this male-dominated field? Because if there are 10 photographers, 2 will be women.
So when I was starting, I did not know any female videographer or photographer. I was hearing about photographers, yes, but I've never seen any. But I was hearing that, oh, I know a female photographer, but I've never seen any. For videographers alone, till now I don't know any female videographer. Do you know any?
I don't know any.
Okay.
I just know one female photographer, or let's say 2 now, because I know you. I know one lady, Lara Musadi. Yes.
I know a couple of female photographers.
She does like baby photography, family. Yes.
I know a couple of female photographers. I've come across them.
Yes.
Apart from meeting them on social media, I've met a few. I felt ashamed, some sort of shame.
Yeah.
because I do not want people to think that I'm not feminine. I am fully feminine. In fact,
know.
I don't have any masculine traits, but nobody will know me. Obviously, when they just see in the camera, they'll just be. And it's not like I'm wearing a gown to go and film.
Of course.
I'll always wear what I'm comfortable with at the moment, which is trousers. You know, you can wear a gown, but then you will not be. Imagine that you have to bend or you have to some. So I'll rather just wear my trouser. So that I was afraid of that misconception firstly, but then when I check and say. Now the only thing is way, like I mentioned before now, when I look back, I don't see any other thing that I can do. So I was like, you know what? I don't care. It's not what people think that's going to put food on my table.
Exactly.
So I just had to go ahead with it.
Wow.
And when I actually started doing the work, I felt that's when it now dawned on me that, oh my God, before you were just having the thought of being ashamed. Now is the time that you will really be ashamed. The first wedding that I ever filmed, I was even an assistant. I was a second shooter. I feel like everybody was looking at me. It wasn't a good thing for me.
Because everybody was like,
why is everybody looking at me like that? I mean, I understand that, okay, they found it strange that a girl is, because videography setup is heavy. Yeah. It's looking bigger than a photographer's setup, especially for events. Yeah. The photographer would have like most of the time their flash on top and or sometimes when they want to go extra, they have an external light which another person holds. They cannot hold an external light and film. Yeah. The videographer, I have my gimbal. Gimbal first of all looks very cumbersome. I know. And then my camera, my microphone, my that mounted on it. It looks very big. And then people will now be looking at me and thinking that I'm over strong. Yes, I'm strong, but I'm not masculine, please. But anyway, that's one challenge that I faced. Yeah. I felt like people were looking at me too much. Secondly, because I bought all my equipment with my hard-earned money. But the first wedding that I ever assisted somebody, that wedding that I said people were looking at me too much like that, the guy whom I was assisting, it was somebody who introduced us like, hey, please, can she come and assist you during this wedding? Because I wanted to gain experience with filming a wedding. And I was filming corporate events, but I never filmed a wedding. So when that was the first time that he met me. At some point when we were taking our break in the course of the day during the wedding, when we took our break, he made a comment. He was like, he looked at my camera, which was a good camera, which is a good camera. He was like, tu commences fort, qui t'a acheté ça? Tu as eu l'argent ou pas acheté ça? I said, I bought it. He said, c'est quel gars? C'est quel gars? C'est ton show, non? Ou c'est ton papa, fille de papa? C'est quelqu'un qui a forcément acheté ça. Sinon, tu viens de commencer, tu as eu l'argent ou pas acheté ça. I was flabbergasted. I felt offended. Because I think all my hard work, all my strategy, the way I started with graphic design, the way I left the whole job to focus. I told him that graphic design got me this camera. And the camera is 1.2 approximately, 1.3 approximately. I bought it with a lens, a 50mm lens. Totally, I spent like 1.5, including tax, because I bought it from the US and Amazon. So he just knew that a beginner, from what he had seen now, a beginner always starts with like a small camera, but this one is a whole professional, like where I think the graphic designer was like, are you designing things for 50,000? I said, so I cannot design things. I'm actually designing things for 50,000, even more. He said, que c'est Kiki. I said that I work with companies. Anyway, so that's the second challenge. People thinking, even when I bought my laptop, which was 1.2 million, I met a few guys that made such degrading comments that I'm sure it's a boy that bought it for you, because where did you get money? I did not just start. It's true that I started learning in 2021, and in 2022, around the same period, I started learning in January 2021. 2022, February, I bought my laptop. Yes, but I took 1 year of dedication, commitment. I was not slaying. I was not buying clothes because I was saving money for my laptop. So if you don't want to believe, rest.
I know.
You know, concern me.
No need to convince them.
Yeah, but if all those comments are mostly coming from men.
Yeah, they always do that.
Yes. So that's the second challenge. The third challenge is, when I was getting into this field, I thought that because I'm a woman, people would give me work. I thought that people would just be, oh, one fine girl. People would just be, come and do this event for me, I'll pay you. I thought that's what other photographers and videographers were telling me. I said, especially as you are a woman, you will have work.
Yeah.
Sadly, they still tell me that today. I'm just like, you're not a woman, so you will never know. I'm telling you my reality. That's not the case. Because the truth, the harsh reality is that it will even make things more difficult. Because you are a woman, people think that you will not be able to do
like
it.
You're not good enough.
Yes,
you cannot
even
do
without it. Because you know that it's a male-dominated field. If it's a male-dominated field, it means that men, you need manpower to do it, which a woman does not have. Especially you and me. I'm looking fragile.
Soft.
Yes, soft. So they'll just be like, even somebody that has not seen me, when we speak over the phone, they'll be like, no, it's a female videographer. A woman, are you sure I should do a good job? That's the first question I always hear. And even till now, I still face that challenge. But instead of letting that discourage me, I took that as a weapon. It encouraged me. I saw that, okay, if a man's skill is here and my skill is here, the same level as his, they will pick the man because they are like, in certain situations, he can handle it better. He'll be able to carry, our equipment are heavy, yes, no doubt. But they'll just feel like, because events, filming events, you need to run. You need to be able to be smart. I understand them. But I just had to, it made it more difficult for me because I had to prove myself that it's not because I'm a woman that I cannot do a good job. If a man's skill is here and my skill is here at the same level with him, and now they will not pick me. So I had to work harder for my skill to be here. I'm still working hard. I'm in constant competition with myself, and honestly, even though people are not saying it, they're always like, collaborate. Yes, I love to collaborate with my colleagues, yes. But in the back of my mind, this is still a competitor.
I know.
Because I want the work to come to me. I want the money. So it's still a competitor. And to be honest, if a client comes now and says that they want to hire a videographer or a photographer, they are going to pick the man. Maybe if it's somebody who likes me, the person likes me like
job,
likes me in the sense of if they get I can chat, maybe that's when they will now give me the work. But even at that, they will most likely not give me the work, because when it comes to videography, money is not small money. They will not give 500k to somebody whom they are doubting whether the person will do a good job just because they are interested in the person. You see, so even if somebody likes me, they may still not give me the work unless they have seen my work and they can vouch for me that no, this girl will do an exceptional work. that's honestly what has brought me this far.
Yeah.
People vouching for me that no,
she does it well.
Trust her, she will do a good job. But then when I did it once, so it can just imagine the mindset that I have each time that I'm going in for a shoot. I'm not going in for a shoot that I'm just going to go and do the shoot. I'm going in for the shoot that I'm going to go and prove them wrong. So I have to do it, except I have to beat my records. Whatever visa they saw before, I have to do it better.
Even better, yeah.
So that they will have trust to contact me again.
So who are some women that have inspired your journey so far?
This person inspired me, not from the beginning. From the beginning, my inspiration was coming from France.
I know, TFE.
Yes, all those aspects that I was seeing. Yeah. That was my goal. I'm still not there, but I believe that I'm there. It's just one or two. I've just not had the opportunity to create that kind of project. And if I say I want to fund it myself to boost my portfolio, so I can, it's capital intensive. So I'm still not there yet. But I'm there skill wise. But along the way, this woman, you know Vicky James?
I do.
Yes, since
I know Vicky.
For those that don't know, a Nigerian fashion designer. I get inspired by people who get trolled, but they rise up.
I know.
She's not the first person that I followed on social media who got trolled, but despite the trolling, they are blossoming. People who thrive in negativity. You need a special kind of grace for that. And she's not the first person that I came across, but she's the one that really struck me. Because when I followed her journey, man, if you notice, the time when she started getting trolled was her wedding.
Yeah, from her wedding.
From her wedding.
Yeah.
Before then, people knew her as just a good graphic designer. I was not even following her before then. But from her wedding, she started posting about her wedding, and I was still not following her. But when people started, the negative comments I was seeing, Jesus, I'm not even in Nigeria, but that's when I knew that the Nigerian media is wild. To be in Nigeria is wild. For you to be a star, a celebrity in Nigeria, means that you are strong.
With thick skin.
Even for you with the bib na bib, all these celebrities where they cry, yes, everywhere around the world, people always insult so far as you are in their faces. But with the play for you, Nigerians are wild. Obviously, we all know that. But I love how, despite the fact that people were condemning, she kept on going. She kept. It's not. You wonder how it relates to me. I've not had anybody trolling me. I've not had, but I've had difficulties. Like I said, all the challenges, especially in this male-dominated field, it was so difficult for me to even get people to trust me with their work, just because I'm a woman.
A woman, yeah.
Also, I'll also say that maybe my skill was not there yet, but I feel like from the comments that I heard, most of the times it's because I'm a woman. They were always like, "She do a good job."
Yeah.
The only time that they accepted it was when maybe they did not specify my gender, and then it's on set now they not say
they discovered you.
Yes. They will always go back and be like, I say, "Are you sure I should do a good job?" They say, "No, don't worry. You see, it's too late to fire me. I'm ready." It's too late. But yes,
so,
if I had let all those things get to
you,
I would have probably changed profession. But I rather use it as strength, and I think that in so far as Vicky is concerned, she used it as strength,
a stepping stone.
This stage that you are putting me on, all eyes are on me. Let me use this to put my best work forth. And if her work was not excellent,
that's true,
she wouldn't have kept on going up and up, because at that point, all eyes are on you. They are looking for the slightest detail to pull you down. But they do not find any because she has excellence in her work.
That's true.
So it's that excellence that inspired me. That's why I'm mentioning her name. Because at some point I had to sit back and be like, okay, let's just take gender out of the way. Is my work actually good? And then I looked at my work, I compared it to other videographers whom I hope to be like. I don't compare myself to people that are below me or to people who do the kind of work that I do. If your work is not striking me as wow, I'm not comparing myself to, even if we're on the same level. I'm comparing myself. I'm looking at those that are up, that I want to reach that level. When I now get to that person's level, I no longer compare myself with that person. I compare myself with someone
the next higher person.
Okay. So when I look at those people that are getting those 1 million deals, 2 million deals, I'll be like, I've spent so much to buy a laptop, to buy a camera, which is not small money. Yet I'm still not getting work that makes sense. I bought a drone, 500k. I bought gimbal, 500k. That's a lot of money to invest, and then you're not even getting. I was getting work. That's why I was able to. But it was like work was coming out. I was buying equipment. I was paying like basic bills, but that's not the goal, right? So I had to sit back and be like, if I want people to hire me without doubt, and if I want to get to this level, I have to apply excellence in my work. So from how she puts in excellence in her work, like from her behind the scenes stuff, you see that she does not let, if this stone is bent like that, she will make sure that it is like that. Since the day that I started doing that for my work, I saw a difference. Till now, I'm still not at the level that I want to be at. In fact, I don't think I'll ever reach, because when I get to a certain level, I want to be higher, I want to be higher. But since I started applying excellence, as in, even if this thing will take time, I would rather take time and do it for it to come out perfectly. Perfectly to my, like, I want to be able to look at my work and be like, wow. You have done it again. If I don't get that wow effect, I'm not sending it to the clients. So this person does corporate work. His name is Peter Bill.
Okay.
Yes, so he was actually started working. I started working with him right from the beginning, from when I bought my first camera. Even before I bought my camera, I made acquaintance with him through a friend. So he used to call me sometimes to come and assist. So it's from there that, but even all that time, I was just like, I just want to learn. I just want to do videos. It's when I sat back and started applying excellence, I was seeing a difference in my work.
Which popular project has he worked on?
So many, but maybe you can just got this. It's like he does not post much.
I don't even know his name. I don't even know him. Like when you just called his name now.
Yes, that's the thing. He does not post. He posts. He has a few things on his page, but like the work for companies, you will not see it on his page.
Yeah, it's very common with the photographers and videographers.
That's also one thing. No, it depends on the kind of the kind of field that you're in, the kind of specialty that you're doing. Because if you're female companies, there's so many things that you cannot post.
Yeah, that's true.
Like there's so many of my work that you will not see on my page because I don't have the right to post it. The company does not authorized me to post it. You see, anything that's on company that you see on my page, I've probably had to ask them before posting.
Okay.
Meanwhile, if you're doing like content for individuals or small businesses, I do content for small businesses, but that's the one that you can easily see on my page. It's Ken Stephens. Yes, I like when I look at his music videos. I like the excellence. I see growth. Like when you look at his work 5 years ago and you look at his work now, you'd see growth, and that's what inspires me. I like when another reason why I chose this field is because there's opportunity to grow. I don't like to be at the same level that I was yesterday. I want that in 1 year's time, I should look at my work and see a huge difference. I should say that, okay, I've learned this new thing, and it's different. Yes.
Oh, Daisy, that's so amazing. Like, you are so strategic, you're so pushful, you're resilient. And I just believe that Gosa Media is going to become a household name.
Amen.
It's going to become a household name. And I'm grateful for your thick skin, you know, in the field when you go and people are giving you some kind of degrading comments because you're a woman. Oh, you cannot afford this. The guy has given you. I just want to, how can I say? I just want to encourage you to keep going, because the entertainment industry in Cameroon is growing.
Yes.
Because where Nigeria is right now, we are still not yet there. And I'm sure in Nigeria there are a good number of female videographers, you know, in different fields.
There are few, but I've come across some.
Yes. Yeah, there are few, but at least they are growing. And by the way, we want, since you're somebody who is looking very large, you can even limit yourself to Nigeria. If you go like abroad, I'm sure there are also, but it's actually generally a male-dominated field.
Yes,
everywhere in the world.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just that in Cameroon is less. So I just want to encourage you to keep going. Who knows? You're going to be like the first woman, like the first female videographer, you know, for corporate events. Maybe with time you want to get into you know, adverts officially, and I know you're going to get there.
I'm already there.
You're already there. Even
I need
the project.
Bring deals.
Please believe in her. She's good. Like, I'm going to leave all of her information in the description box, whichever platform you're going to watch this video from. Just check the comments, or you check on my YouTube in the description box. You'll see her her information there. She's really good. Like, when I was just looking at it, I was like, no, this is good. Even though you've already said it, but where do you see Gosa Media in 5 years?
Let's say in 5 years we should have already established as an advert agency. Adverts, not a marketing agency. That's to say, marketing agencies can partner with us. It's not a one-man team. It's not me. I'm just part of Gosa Media, but it's a whole team. We have 5 of us in our team, and we are very capable of handling projects. So I hope that in the nearest future, but in 5 years, we'll have already established as an advert agency. And maybe trained people, because a couple of people have reached out to me for training. But to be honest, for now, I'm still trying to find my feet on the ground. There's a couple of things that I myself am learning, and I don't want to divide my attention into learning, teaching, working, having money, strategizing again. So, but next year should be able to train people.
Thank you guys so much for, if you watched up to this point, you're amazing. Thank you. Mwah! I love you so much. This is Daisy. Daisy is an amazing
videographer,
graphic designer.
I guess
a visual arts professional. So Daisy is an amazing visual arts professional. She's a woman, and like most women, she's obviously facing a lot of bias in the industry, but guess what? It's pushing her to, you know, be better. And without knowing it, all of the naysayers are making her to become a better version of herself. So thank you so much for being with us throughout this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.